Why is this guy such an asshole? Listen, guys, there are shitty trailers to movies all the time. People really want to fucking hate this movie, I think, for a lot of retarded fucking reasons. It's entirely possible that this new Ghostbusters movie coming out is gonna be total fucking shit. But I mean, like, why not wait till the actual movie comes out? I don't know, dude. People are going fucking crazy over this shit. I'm not even gonna watch the movie because it's so gonna be so bad. Like, there have been so many movies that have come out that have had bad trailers, like total shit trailers, but the movie itself was like really good. I don't understand why people want to hate a movie so badly. It's like or like that new Call of Duty, like that trailer that's got 50 trillion fucking downvotes or thumbs down or whatever the fuck you call something like. Name some Destiny. There's full fucking threads of them. We just watched the trailer for the. Who saw the Bourne Identity movie? Listen, okay. If you watch the Bourne Identity movie was a very The movie was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was very slick. Everything was like very well done, very neat. The character was really cool. It was a pretty subtle movie. And it wasn't over the top at all. The movie was like super slick, and it was pretty smart, and it was just really well done, and it was really subtle, and everything was really cool. It wasn't like, but the Bourne movie stands at the complete opposite end of the spectrum as a Bond movie. Okay, it's completely and totally different. If you absolutely insanely love James Bond movies, you probably won't like Bourne movies, right? Or if you do like them, you would understand that like it's a completely and totally different type of movie. But if you watch the trailer, holy shit, the trailer is like autistic as fuck. I never even watched the trailer for this movie, but I just watched it now because I was.
He has the skills
Stop right there.
of a dangerous man.
I need to know what went wrong.
I think he snapped.
But he has no memory.
We don't take care of this, we will both burn. It's trained, conditioned, built to disappear.
I'll give you $10,000 to drive me to Paris.
I get the money, and I don't get hurt.
That's the deal.
Now, the government's top agent
I can't remember anything that happened before 2 weeks ago.
Visa?
Yes.
is about to become their #1 target.
What's in Paris?
It's a name, Jason Bourne.
Let's see if the Paris police can find him for us.
And the only way he can survive
Talk a lot.
is to find out who he is
I guess you're not home. Monsieur Bourne!
I don't recognize any of this.
before they find out
Get the address. I think I got it.
In his.
where he is.
Get everybody up. I want them all activated. Do it now!
What is it? Something wrong?
We can't stay here. It's not safe.
He's out of control. It's very clear what needs to happen.
Based on the international bestseller
I don't want to know who I am anymore.
from Universal Pictures,
You got to get as far away from me as you can.
What are you gonna do?
Danger
I have everything they put inside me.
is
Everything I ever learned. All of it.
Bourne.
I'm going to make it stop.
The Bourne.
This trailer is fucking horrible. Holy shit. And then for a more recent example, the Spy trailer. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw this trailer and I was just like, meh, this movie's gonna be super meh. I don't know if you've seen this movie or not. I implore you to watch this movie if you haven't seen this movie.
To another successful mission. I couldn't do what I do without you in my ear.
Maybe I'm not sure. I don't
Head
remember
down
the
the
name.
tunnel. You got 3 coming in. Can you imagine me as a spy?
With a gun.
What? These look delicious.
Cool.
This is very chewy.
You're eating a hand towel.
Just cleansing my palate. When I joined the CIA, I thought I was gonna be this amazing spy. I'm just the same boring person I was before.
You play it too safe.
I just hear my mom's voice. Give up on your dreams, Susan. Just to write that in my lunchbox.
Raina Boyanov is about to sell a tactical nuclear weapon to a terrorist organization.
Told you to send me in there.
You can't. She knows the identity of all our agents. We need someone to find the bomb without being detected.
I'll do it.
Okay, thanks, lunch lady.
You're going.
Okay. Yeah, bring one of your cats as a sidekick.
I don't have cats.
Go see Patrick. He's got special equipment for you.
It's like the future. You're a spy. I know.
You'll be given a new identity.
Oh. Cat lady. Just missing a shirt that says I've never felt the touch of a man.
Ciao bella, come sta? Mamma mia!
It's a confidence builder.
You really think you're ready for the field? Leave the action to me.
Damn it! Who puts a roof on a scooter? What are you, the Pope?
You are not to make direct contact with any of the targets.
You are incredibly out of your league. It's not fair. Brother, Butler! Get your hand out my mouth!
I'm saving you! I'm a real spy. I once drove a car off a freeway on top of a train while I was on fire. Not the car. I was on fire.
Kind of starting to freak me out.
Poor little pathetic Susan. My father used to bring people here.
Did he also make you dress like a slutty dolphin trainer?
Did I forget to knock?
Who are you?
Like, the trailer makes this look like it's gonna be lots of fat jokes and like that's gonna be the entire whatever of the movie. But this movie was actually really fucking good. If you watch this movie and you don't think it's funny at all, I don't think you have a good sense of humor. This was a really funny movie. And it was like, when I went in to see this movie, I think I had a choice between this or some other like really violent or some actiony movie. I don't even know. There was like nothing else on. I was like, fuck it, I'll just see this movie. It'll probably be fucking horrible. I'll laugh about it and walk out. This was legitimately like a really funny movie. And the reviewers actually agree with me too. So fucking kill yourself. I know that everyone in chat here is like fucking MRAs and MT go your own way, whatever man shit. But this is a legitimately really funny movie. It's got like a fucking 95% or some shit on 94% approval rating. There, so fuck off. It looks American funny, not actually funny. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but
I mean, based on the
you like Melissa McCarthy, huh? Yeah, because I think a lot of the shit she's in is pretty funny. You said the same for Bridesmaids, because Bridesmaids was also legitimately really funny. If you're the kind of person, listen, okay, everybody has their own flavor, okay? If you're the kind of person that really fucking hates Bridesmaids and really fucking hates Spy, and you've seen both movies, you think they're really bad, you're probably just somebody that's letting your like political fucking whatever bullshit stand hardcore in the way of like appreciating movies. Because I've met those kinds of people that insist that like Bridesmaids is not a funny movie and it's just not good at all. And they're the same type of people that are like, oh, women could never be funny and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I totally disagree. Bridesmaids is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. That movie was sick as fuck. And this movie was also really funny as well. In my personal opinion, if you thought that Bridesmaids was a super unfunny movie and like just objectively bad, you probably just shouldn't give your opinion on humor movies, or you should at least be like really upfront and say like, I'm not going to watch any comedy that doesn't strictly involve only a man in it. Because Bridesmaids was fucking hilarious. Isn't it reasonable to not watch something you think it'll suck? I'll watch it later if you're yeah, if you want to, sure. But it's just like the I don't know. It seems like a lot of people like really want to hate some movies because of like other political shit. Like I don't know, dude. Europeans often don't find these types of things funny. It's just not our humor. Wow, that you're quite talking out the ass there. Can you tell me what little shitbox European country you're from that doesn't have a fuck ton of American media in it? Because newsflash, every first world fucking European country has tons of American media in it. Fucking kill yourself. You can make fun of Americans for our fucking prisons, for our shitty fucking healthcare, for our imperialistic domination of the fucking world, for the shit we do in the Middle East. You can do that, but you can't make fun of America for saying that Hollywood isn't like the defining fucking media across the entire fucking world.
He's not European. He said European instead of his own country.
Well, but I don't know, he speaks like he's from some fucking third world Soviet satellite bullshit that's never seen an American movie before. Don't you think it's a bit of a reach to say something is objectively funny? I think that there are some comedians and some types of humor that you have to be able to look at them and be able to see like, this is probably funny to a lot of people by some objective measure. I feel that way about a lot of the Monty Python stuff. For me personally, I hate everything that I've ever seen having to do with Monty Python, because that type of humor for me is just not funny. However, I can see why the dancing knight who gets all of his limbs chopped off is funny, or I can see why the description of the, what is it, the African swallow, black or white, that whole scene, like I can understand why people find it funny. Like I understand why, and I can understand it in an objective measure, but it's not the kind of comedy that I would personally go and seek out on my own, because I just don't think it's that funny. But I understand why others think it's funny, right? Much, I think that you should be able to do that with most things unless you're like, I don't know, unless you like hyper lack objectivity, like in any measure of, I don't know. Have you seen The Heat? No, I haven't. This is the difference between American and European comedy. You don't think any European comedy might have fat jokes in it? Aren't you European? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure that like Stephen Fry has been involved in things that have made fun of his way before, but I can't think of anything like off the top of my head because I admittedly don't watch much European humor. But Will Ferrell and Ben Stiller are unfunny unless you are 12, and they represent classic American humor. What is classic American humor? Do you think that oh my god, I just forgot his fucking name. He's the most popular stand-up comedian of all fucking time. I want to say Ben Carson, and it's not. Fuck me.
Ben Carson.
Holy shit, I'm getting fucking Alzheimer's. George Carlin, not Ben Carlson. Fuck me. Yeah, would you say that like George Carlin or Dave Chappelle or Richard Pryor, would you say that these people don't count as classic American fucking humor? Like, you understand that you're hardcore cherry picking. Like, you're cherry picking so fucking hard to say that Ben Stiller and Will Ferrell are the defining American comedians. Like,
they're a sector.
yeah, that's just like one part of, yeah, you've got like, yeah, Louis C.K. is definitely American. Dave Chappelle at this point, could you say he's classic? Somebody like Richard Pryor or George Carlin, Richard Pryor are like classic American stand-up comedians. Like, Jeff Dunham, I'm not as familiar with his work, so I'm not gonna list him. Bill Hicks, I've heard the name, but I haven't
The
seen
Marx Brothers.
But like, yeah, Bill Burr, sure. The idea that, I mean, like, and again, Will Ferrell is somebody that, like, I don't know, I can handle him in small doses. Like, I thought that Anchorman was pretty funny. I didn't like Talladega Nights at all. I didn't like the, what was the movie with him and his brother that were, like, man-children, and they played music together at the end? I don't remember. I didn't like that movie at all. I don't know. Will Ferrell is super hit or miss, but I can understand why people would like it. I guess it's just like the, I guess it's like, just because you don't like something, you should be able to view it and understand why people would like it, I guess, would be my hope for you. Oh, Step Brothers, yeah. Like the Fate Day, Star, Night, Zodiac, what the fuck is that fucking anime that had way too huge of a budget? Like, I would never like an anime like that, but I can understand why people would like it. Like, or Sword Art Online, like, I'll never like an anime like that, but I understand why people will like it. Destiny, you are making two different arguments. What the fuck? You are talking about movies and stand-up. They are completely different things. You don't think that stand-up comedy can, or some types of comedy can inform movies or vice versa? Wouldn't, I don't know, dude. Skit comedy seems to be fairly close to stand-up comedy. You don't think that those genres overlap just a little bit at all? Because a lot of the Monty Python shit started off as like kind of, are just skits. Like a lot of that was skit-based comedy. And there's a lot of European comedians, Hugh Laurie, Stephen Fry, and other people like that that did like kind of stand-up and skit comedy. Or I want to say Genevieve. What the fuck is the guy? He did the UK version of The Office. Why don't I remember any of these fucking names? The guy that did the UK version of The Office. He's got a G. Gervais. Ricky Gervais. Yeah, like that guy. I never said that stand-up is the same as skits. Holy fucking shit. Take a fucking break. We're done with this fucking comedy. Actually, we're going fucking hard on this. I'm getting too fucking triggered. Holy shit. Never mind. Alright, never mind. Nope, never mind. You can't, I don't understand. Never mind. Nope, okay. In my personal opinion, I think that there is a lot of crossovers between stand-up comedy and skit-type humor. I feel like there's more crossover there than there is between stand-up and skits versus full-length fucking movies or whatever, but apparently I guess I said they're the exact same thing, so never mind. AVGN type of humor? Is that like visual novel? Dusty got triggered hard for no reason. I'm not triggered hard for no reason. It just sucks when you're trying to have like an intelligent conversation and people are fucking hyperbolizing like everything you're saying. It makes for a super fucking autistic conversation. Fucking kill yourself. Why are you reacting so hard? We're allowed to have a different opinion. It's not about having a different opinion. Oh, dude, it's too early to get this triggered. Holy shit. Oh, AVGN is Angry Video Game Nerd. I've seen a few of his videos, but it's been a long time since I've watched anything. It really bothers me these days that nobody seems capable on the internet of forming an independent opinion about any type of media or whatever. When you ask somebody, do you like X, Y, or Z media, it seems like instead these days what you're really asking is, do you like, what are your political views? Like, that kind of shit is getting so fucking old and played out. Like, it's really fucking annoying when you start, like, I've seen people do it on just the most random things, like what do you think about Twitter as a platform? And people come out like, oh, this is fucking horrible, blah blah blah. And it's like, oh shit, like, well, damn, this guy really fucking hates Twitter. That's really bizarre. And you click their post history and you see that all they do is post on Kotaku and Action. And I think that, like, Twitter has been taken over by social justice warrior and Nudist Sarkeesian because of their account. It's like, holy shit. So, like, anytime, it seems nowadays on the internet that anytime you ask anybody about anything, what you're actually asking is, what are your political views? Because that's going to inform every single opinion you have about every single piece of media you consume. And it's just really fucking annoying. It's so fucking irritating. And I see it happen with this new fucking Ghostbusters shit. The movie might be really fucking horrible. There's probably a higher than there are more than not chance of it being a pretty bad movie, because especially of a remake of a movie this old, it's entirely possible. But to see how many people get rabid about how much they want to hate something because now it's turned into this huge, like, feminism versus men in action and all this shit, is like, Jesus fuck, just give it a fucking rest. Like, if you want to be like an unoriginal fucking drone that just parrots whatever opinion you get from whatever fucking YouTube guy that you have to watch to get all of your fucking opinions, then just, like, leave it in your own little subreddits and just don't talk to anybody else about it, because nobody else gives a fuck about, like, your opinions about media or anything if they're all informed by whatever you think about feminazis or MRAs or whatever. Like, it's so fucking old and irritating to hear this shit. I think that angry video game guy had some valid points for not wanting to watch review the movie. No, not all. He just spoke like a fucking idiotic, nostalgia-fagging piece of shit. I wish he wouldn't even put the fucking video out. I'm actually surprised that a video like that was even allowed on YouTube, because you could feel the ejaculate from his fucking masturbating of his opinion just leaking through the fucking screen about how he was so much more superior to that. And the old fucking Ghostbusters, which, by the way, if most people were to watch Ghostbusters today that hadn't seen it in the past, they probably wouldn't even think it was that funny, because humor has changed a lot over the past. This idea of, like, these fucking timeless classics are things that people will only say. Like, how many people do you hear say, like, Citizen Kane is one of the best movies of all time, that aren't just parroting that opinion from somebody else, but have watched a lot of movies and then watched Citizen Kane and fucking thought that, right? Like, people get way too hung up and high-strung on fucking nostalgia-tripping bullshit, and they are so quick to jerk themselves off about how fucking elitist their opinions are. That video that guy put out was fucking stupid. If he didn't want to see the movie because he thought it was going to be dumb, that's fine. But when your channel is known because you review things and you review things you like and all that, and you're gonna put something else like, I'm not even gonna watch it because I know it's gonna be bad. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? How many bad trailers have been put out? And you can go look at the fucking thread, or people are giving example after example of bad trailers for movies that end up being okay. Like, it's just fucking stupid, dude. Good thing we have Destiny here to tell us what we really think and why we really think. And go get your own fucking opinions. That's all I'm telling you. I don't know how many other ways I could say it for your fucking mind to comprehend. Go make your own opinions. I don't give a fuck. If you think it's legitimately fucking bad, that's fine. But most of the people that I've seen talking about this trailer have a very, 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 very easy to pick out narrative that it's obvious that they're shoving on every when somebody comes and, like, even the video game guy did it when he's like, why is this called the female Ghostbusters? Does that mean the other one is gonna have to be called the male Ghost? Like, no, are you really that fucking dense, dog? Are you really that? You think that people are gonna talk about the male Ghostbusters now? Like, come on, dog. Are you actually serious? Like, I don't know, dude. Most people are watching it because of their political persuasions, but the film was also made because of persuasions. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the biggest argument against that is the fact that, in my opinion at least, Bridesmaids and Spy were really funny movies, and they had a predominantly female cast. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with making a movie with women to try and actually make a legitimately funny movie, because a lot of women's roles in comedy in the past has just been really fucking bad. It's just been really bad. The comedy hasn't been funny, or the women have been relegated to roles where it's just like stupid slapsticky or fat humor or women humor, like very distinct, like these are jokes that you make about women and that's what kind of comedy they're going to be in. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to have movies where women are actually funny or having actual comedic roles that don't all revolve around the fact that, hey, I'm a woman, ha, it's so funny, or hey, I'm fat, ha, it's so funny. Were you referring to Thunderfoot's video? I don't watch any of Thunderfoot's videos because I'm not a fedora tipping super ultra enlightened atheist like I was when I was 16 years old. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I'm sure I would have been a #1 fucking sub on Thunderfoot's channel, but I'm a little bit too old to be that fucking... Space Star to continue. Holy shit. Beginning of the end. Is Spy not fat humor? Not at all. That's why I'm telling you to watch the fucking movie. Anybody that's watched the movie is that... Never mind. Fuck. It's not at all. It's not. Of course there's nothing wrong with that, but why can't they come up with an original idea? Are you serious? Link me your fucking Reddit history right now. Dr. Fell. Link me your Reddit account. Because if you've ever made a positive comment about any of the Batman movies, any of the Deadpool, the most recent Deadpool movie, any of the fucking Captain America, Avengers movies, Civil War movies, Iron Man, none of these are original ideas. All of these are fucking remakes. Where are the massive amounts of posts on Reddit? Why did Ryan Reynolds go to fucking Deadpool to make a fucking movie? Couldn't you have gotten an original idea? No. So don't talk to me when you're talking about the new Ghostbusters movie. You're like, well, I just don't like it because it's not original. It's just a remake. Bull fucking shit. There have been every fucking superhero movie, every single superhero movie is an unoriginal idea. Where are the people that are making all the complaints about all these superhero movies? Where are the people that are making these complaints like, oh, you know, I was gonna watch Civil War, but man, another superhero movie? I need something a little bit more original out of my Hollywood. Why did Deadpool gross over almost $1 billion when it was just literally a comic book guy? Like, come on, dude. The trailer looks like shit. Why defend it? I don't know what to say, dog. Never mind, dude. You got me, man. I already said it could be a bad movie. I just don't like that people are like jumping on it to hate it because of clearly because they're trying to push whatever political narrative or ideology they share. I don't know how I can make that any more simpler. I don't know any small. Maybe I can open a thesaurus and try to find smaller words to make it so you can understand what I'm saying. I don't know if like is ideology or narrative are these words that are like too many letters long for you to comprehend. Let me see if I can. How would I say this to like Nathan? Okay, Dad, but the trailer looks bad. Okay, Nathan, some people might think that the trailer makes it look like it'll be a bad movie. But the problem, Nathan, I think, is that a lot of people are saying that the trailer is bad for the wrong reasons. Instead of saying the trailer is bad because they don't like the trailer or they think it's not funny, they're saying the trailer is bad because they have other ideas about women or about political stuff, like their ideas. What's a smaller word for political? I don't know if that's like too big. I would just use political and hope that maybe as he or you get older, you'd understand it. Where they have political ideas about other things, and they're letting those ideas come to the surface when they talk about the trailer. I think that's like the easiest way I can say that. I don't know how else. I don't know like any simpler way I can put that. Don't you read all the left-wing garbage news sites? It's cause sexist, not cause it could possibly look like trash. I like how my favorite thing is, this is my favorite thing about talking to people that are so, I can tell you, Reekso1, are especially fucking retarded. And I pity you for it. I like it when you have two groups of people, okay? So you have idiot ones, right? Idiot one. We'll call these people MRAs, MGTO, men going their own way. Red pill, right? Maybe PUAs can be thrown in here. And then you have group 2, okay? You've got idiot 2s, and these are people like SRS, probably subreddit drama, social justice warriors, whatever you want to call them, feminazis. I don't know if that is like a real thing, right? I like how anytime if you stand in a position right here, so this is, I would like to think that I exist where I try to shape and form my own opinions and ideas based off of things that I see, based on my own personal thoughts, right? So I don't identify with either of these groups. I would never in my life call myself an MRA or an SJW. I wouldn't, because I don't believe in every single thing that both of these groups believe in, because I'm not a fucking idiot, okay? I like how when you stand here and you're like, when you try to criticize either group, this is the most fun thing. When you try to criticize either group, like, hey, MRAs, just because something involves women, that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be fucking subhuman garbage. And they're like, oh, it's a social justice warrior. It's one of these fuckers again. And it's like, well, not really. Or, and then the same thing happens over here. Like, hey, not every single, you know, white cis male is an evil human being that you should wish death upon. Oh, so you're just trying to be a man, you're trying to mansplain to me. You're just an MRA cuck piece of shit. I like how it's impossible to exist on the outside because people will always try to lump you in with the other group as well. That's pretty funny. I'm really glad, Reeksa 1, that you're the special kind of retarded fucking inbred piece of shit that because I'm telling you something from out here, you just instantaneously assume that I'm some cuck, whatever Donald Trump word you have for fucking kill yourself, right? Wow, dog. That's pretty funny too, because I'm sure that nothing you do is influenced by fucking gender at all. Nice fucking follow list, dude. I see you're really into those fucking female fucking streamers. Oh wow, and you're a fan of mine. You got cheeks and Tiger Lily. Nice job, dude. Yeah, man. I'm sure that nothing that you do in your entire life is ever influenced by gender. And this just happens to be the most entertaining streamers that you fucking follow, dude. You're a real fucking cool dude, man. Keep up the great fucking work, man. Whatever you do, don't let anybody like me steer you wrong. It seems recently Destiny's been picking out easy trolls just so you can ramble about simple shit. Yes, Alien AD, that's... People I actually rant about are just plants in my chat. Every day I message people on my TeamSpeak to come into my chat and say retarded shit just so that I can go on one of my pre-written, pre-recorded... This is actually all pre-recorded. I've been playing Doom in the background for like the past 5 minutes, and then every time I come up to the pre-recorded segment, I just kind of like throw it in. I just want to get into video editing, really. So I've been practicing, you know, integrating my pre-recorded clips in with my stream to see if I can make it nice and seamless. You got me, dog.